This is one of my favorite part to share my journey. So go to the dark end of what I have experienced. Today, it is my pleasure to share my fundraising journey in this round. As you guys can see, we have already went through this part. Let me see here. For this part, I'm going to share with you how I started the second round of fundraising and the three categories of the investors for Frethan second round, and then the current traction and the lesson I learned, and fast forward in 5 years' time, how that look like. How I started in second round of fundraising. We actually started the first round in year 2021. And at that time, we want to raise 800,000. We did, all right? Not only that, we also successfully secured $730,000 from federal government. So last year, on 13th of March 2023, we still have money in the bank account, okay? I don't really need to raise money at that time. However, it was very difficult last year, in actual fact. It's against the backdrop of global economic downturn. Not only that, the Silicon Valley Bank also ended up bankrupt. Yeah? In the startup world, it's like literally the sky is collapsing. Not only that, increased the caution among all the venture capitalists. And yet, Frethan has successfully completed its seed round. How did we did this magic? What happened? Okay, let's go behind the curtain. So this is one of my mentor, Danny Ma. He said, Lindy, you got to raise money when you don't need it. I said, what? He said, yes. If you're desperate, you need money tomorrow, no one will give you money. If you tell them you raise money now, you give me or not, it doesn't matter. With that attitude, people actually will throw money on you. You go to raise money when you don't need it. So this was one of the lessons actually I learned when I first met him 3 years ago. I kept that saying in my mind. So therefore, start from the 13th of March when we first did last year milestone and launching. And we decided, let's do the second round, even if we don't need it at that time. So there are three categories of the investor for Frethan seed round. The first is existing investor. We approached all our previous investors, and then there are strategic partner investor, and then individual investors. So let's have a close look at them. Thanks to all the investors on the night of 13th of March 2023. So we have Gail, not here, Christopher, Trevor, Rosemary, Daniel, Jay Rushton and Nick Rushton. Yay, welcome. Thank you. And then Kevin, Vina, Maribel, Sharon, yay, our own CTO. Yes, so it's on the night. We have 10 people invested. Not only that, we also have the existing investor from the first angel group. Diane, Cohen, Yvette, okay, Gail, Christopher, Trevor, Rosemary, Kevin, Maribel, Sharon, yay, Haley. Okay, so we have existing 11 out of 22 existing investors reinvested in the second round. Then, let's see some of the logic I had behind the scene. Let's say, for instance, because we are going to have $100 million procurement contract, so therefore, we say, okay, we anticipated handling about 5,000 containers under $100 million procurement contract. That's reasonable, yeah? And we approached the logistic and insurance company for partnership. We secured the commission rate to bolster Frethan's income. let's say, for instance, we suggested $100 per container as the commission. And so therefore, the potential extra commission income for Frethan would be around 500,000. Insurance company, let's say $20 per container. And then, insurance would be over $100,000. So that's a rough calculation we did, right? As you can see, the subscription from the buyer is, we anticipate around like 934,000. From the seller, 600 subscription, around 1.7. And then the third party, about 950. Then the procurement amount, then the transaction fee, we anticipated is about around $3 million. And so therefore, the commission from the logistic partner, insurance partner, inspection partner, customer clearance partner, local delivery, or Forex partner. So it consists of all our commission. So that's basically, I created a model for Frethan to be a marketplace, to be the platform. So then, with that in mind, we have attracted our strategic partner to invest. One is from Nick Wellship. Yay, welcome. Thank you. And then also the insurance company, Precise Logistic, and Air Supply. Yay, Crispy, thank you. So as you can see, with that logic, how is that logic really play? Then thank you for all the strategic partner investors. Then we have each individual investors. We have Hu Xiaoliang. Yay, thank you. And then Fan Chongfang. Yay. And then we have Gerard. We have Mary, yay! And then we have Vivian, we have Mina, yay! We have Eric. Okay, so one thing I was chatting, like Sharon mentioned, says, she said one thing. She said, Lindy, I felt when you do attracting the investors, you sort of like doing multi-level marketing. I think about it. Probably she's right. I just literally never take no as answer. And I learned one thing is, if my conversion rate is 10%, then if I need one investor, I need to talk to 10 people. Every no is a closer to a yes. I need no, like 9 no to have 1 yes. So I counted as of when I closed this round, I literally talked to 471 investors, right? And I received a 10% conversion rate and turning every no into a step closer to a yes. So that's literally my mentality. If someone say no to me, that's fine. I don't take it like offend, I just move on. And continually, and I send them a newsletter, and sometimes another people said no before to me earlier, and then said yes to me now. And, to me, and, I just don't take it personally. No attachment. So, as you can see, our current attraction is we have 20 subscribers, generate 56K revenue. We have raised in angel round 800K. We had completed 730,000 AC grant. We won numerous awards, and we classified as ERSIC, early stage innovative company. We last year signed over like $60 million procurement contract, and this year we signed the newly $51 million contract. And also we won 7 different awards last year. And as you can see, lesson I have learned is to seize the momentum. If you felt like, if I felt something is right, I take the guts, I move it. I focus literally, non-stop. I just take the right. Not only that, follow my own instinct and be in the flow. Sometimes, doesn't really matter what other people say about me, what other people say about the environment. Everyone say it's the worst scenario, worst situation to raise the money. However, last year I did. I just make it happen. And also, create a strategy around the things. How am I going to reach that? So, last round when I started raising the money, I go towards a lot to each individual investors. But this year, when I look at it, actually I planned, we have existing investors reinvested. I have a strategic investor I approached because we are going to do business together. It formed a business partnership. And then next one is, I start to approach my wider community. And so therefore, they trusted me and they invest in Frethan. Guess what? There is not ever best time. Sharon was telling me, says, Lindy, lucky we did raise last year. Because start from this year, government raised the bar for the individual investors from 2.5 million to 4.5 million. And it will literally, get rid of or cut off the pathway for literally 70% of each individual investors, angel investors. And it's going to be 10 times harder. So, I always felt I have the instinct, I take the initiative, and I go with the flow and set up the strategy how to raise that money. And also leveraging other people's strengths, not rely on just myself. It's always delegate and through other people's, and together we shine together. And also the top 5 soft skills is one is professionalism and preparation. Who have received our due diligence data room before? Yay, thank you. So through there, you can see, not only when I say, do you like to, when I say, are you interested in investing? If you say, sort of, then within 2 minutes, I send you the data room, right? I send you all the due diligence. I send you all the, people ask me, do I need to sign, non-disclosure agreement? I said, no. I trusted you, you trusted me, because I'm inviting you to be my investor. And therefore, I'm open to you, and there is nothing to be hide. So literally, when you look into our due diligence room, you see all our data room, all the documentation, all the preparation, literally all of those has been done and ready for the investor. The professionalism, being a founder to try to raise money is really critical. And have the confidence, passion, and openness. So, I know what I'm talking. I know what I'm doing. Therefore, when I approach the investors, when I approach the people who is interested, I tell them the story. And they ask me a question, I have an answer. Literally, it doesn't matter whether it's a risk, whether it's a return, whether it's a revenue, whether it's a technical issue. Even something, if it's beyond my responsibility or beyond my capability, I will say, I will find the answer. Such as, sometimes I have Google people invested me. And he is from technical background. He asked me some information I don't know, such as how is Frethan, come from what technical stack? I have no idea. So I immediately says, let me organize a meeting with my CTO, with my tech lead, and we will answer you the question. So I organized the team meeting. We answered. He was really impressed. So he invests. Yes, people from Google, he invested. And then intentionality without attachment. When I go approach an investor, I ask them, would you like to invest? If they say no, no problem. We can still be friends. So-called no attachment means it doesn't matter. If they don't invest, I don't spend a dummy. I'm still friends, right? If you don't, it's okay. Maybe next time. And also generosity and kindness. Quite often, I like to play the game, pay forward. I always, give people want something, they want to learn something, they want to learn the journey, they want to learn the founder, they want to learn the process, they want to learn the importing. I share with them. Many of my customers, actually many of my investors are my students. The one I actually mentored, 10 years ago, 15 years ago. And provide flexibility, consistency, and gratitude. Be grateful when the people investing in Frethan, when they trusted me. I just felt it's such a great opportunity. And then, they trusted me, they provided support to me, and it's my pleasure to really create amazing startup for them. And that's my mission. So fast forward to 31st December 2028. How will that look like? The emotion of this day is in, I can't even describe it. As I stand here watching Frethan Technology become a public listed company, the ring of the bell echoes not just in the room, but in my heart. Tears of joy and relief stream down my face. The journey to this moment has been nothing short of extraordinary. The dream that once seemed so distant is now a vivid reality. This moment is not just mine, but belongs to my partner, my team, and our investors. The promises made to our early investors have been honored, and the feeling is surreal. I'm overwhelmed with gratitude and humility. The journey to this point has been a testament to resilience, belief, and the collective spirit of all who dared to dream with us. So, that is my dream 5 years forward. The good news is we applied the Ignite Ideal Fund. Frethan is seeking 200,000 grant in stage 2, and result will be expected at the end of this month. There is a great opportunity to buy Frethan subscription. This is a special offer to all of you here, right? So normally, when you buy Frethan subscription, it's about 139 minimum per month. For 12 months, it's going to be around 1,800. For 18 months, it's going to be 22,400. Yet, we offer 1,500 annual buyer subscription, and with extra 6 months for free. So it's a 45% off for the first 20 subscribers. Limited time offer until 8 p.m. today. So therefore, if you knew anyone who can use Frethan, share with them the news, take this photo, send to them, and then they can register on Frethan. They can buy Frethan subscription with a 45% off. So, without further ado, I just want to say thank you so much, allowing me to share my fundraising journey, allowing me to share the strategy, and I'm very grateful. Thank you.